with the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like.
And welcome to our Sunday night jam. It may look the same, but it doesn't feel the same because we're on a brand new channel. We're with the Highwire Improv Theater. Very excited to be here this evening. And we've got some great, hilarious improvisers here tonight who are going to come on out and join me for a jam.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Yee-haw!
Woohoo! I mean, look at this group of improvisers. The level of talent and hilarity here is unparalleled. I'm very excited to get started on this jam. So excited that I am going to give us a word, and we're gonna get rolling into it. All right.
You're gonna give us a word.
What is that?
You're gonna give us a word, not I.
Do you have one ready, Jeff?
No, I mean it's usually standard practice to get it from outside the group, but I mean it's your show. I'm not at all.
Jeff, you walked away. You walked away. You need to cut the cord now, buddy. You need to
Things are gonna go a little bit differently around here now.
Okay. Jeff, I know you'll be back. I know. So apparently there's a little bit of a thing here. Jeff doesn't like it that I get my input from my mail. He thinks.
Oh, I love that.
Oh no, that's good. That's fine. I thought you were just gonna be like, I got a lot of cool turtle work that I've been doing. Tortoise.
You know, the turtle work is extreme. You know,
terrapin.
No.
Terrapin.
No, it's not. It's, oh my gracious. All right. So today's mail word is thermometer.
Thermometer. Woohoo!
I can do that with a turtle.
Well, here in New York, the thermometer has been splendid. It's been in the mid 60s to the low 70s for the past 4 days, and everybody is partying on the street.
Yes, this weather, there's no sweater weather today.
Washington Square Park, Central Park, Times Square. The people are out. The people are dancing. The people are singing.
We don't like sweaters. The sun is out and shining.
Moms, there's no camera. You don't have a morning show. I'm trying to do my online schoolwork, and you guys are out here doing like a morning show.
What do you mean you don't have a morning show?
Yeah, it's like, honey, you've seen The Truman Show. We've showed you that movie. We live in that. You know that.
Okay, you're right, Mom DZ. You do have a show. You do have a show, but it's only for you two. You're talking like there's an audience out there, but there isn't. I'm not trying to.
We have a fan base. You would not believe. You don't believe, but you should know we have a fan base.
Yes.
Yes.
You know.
Hey, are you guys filming right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Am I gonna be on the show?
Sure.
Mr. Gregory, I know you live in the apartment next door.
Is gone.
I know you live in the
Mr. Gregory.
You live in the apartment next door. You can hear them. That doesn't mean you should encourage them. Come on.
Mr. Gregory is our top fan on our IG, two dancing queens and their son. Okay.
Hey, ladies. guys, I've got your mail today.
Yeah,
Hey.
mail time. Mail time.
I love
Mail-
that I get to be on this segment of the show.
Mail Lady Jen, please, I need them to help me with my algebra. It's the new math. I'm trying to figure it out, and I need them to help me, but they're doing their morning show. And last night, I was just getting ready to go to bed, and they woke me up and said, we got a call from the network. We have an extra hour now. They're going to go till 11.
Well, hon, you should be grateful for this expansive opportunity we give you.
I mean, have you seen the show? It is really educational.
You make me take a microphone out on the street and talk to people. I got beat up last week.
Honey, that's just life.
No spoilers alert. That's from last night's episode. I haven't watched that.
But everybody but Brian. Sweetie, you're home. I have got to tell you, I'm as your teacher, I am so proud of the work that you're turning in, especially the information you wrote about science and the weather.
Well,
where did you get wonderful information?
Well, I do have to apologize. My mom's teach me a lot about the weather. One talks about, she says the thermometer instead of the temperature, and I have to change that once in a while. But they just really try to instill education in me. But please call the authorities. Call the authorities. They think they have a television show. I'm not safe.
You're not safe?
No. They
cut to Brian with security service. Yeah. All right. So what you're telling me is, your two loving mothers go out of their way to create a TV show for you every day, and they're teaching you about science, and you want to turn them in.
Yeah. Here's what happens. It's football season now. They make me reenact the highlights. I have a sprained ankle.
That sounds lit. I do that myself.
What's the big deal?
Yeah, I hop right up on my couch. I do my drop back, pump fake. Oh,
that
sounds wonderful.
Me and Brian's other mom. Can you believe he turned us in, and now we have to wear these horrible uniforms?
I'm so disappointed in you, Brian. I'm so disappointed. Our show doesn't really hit here. Our show is not a hit in here.
I'm
sorry.
A lot
of prisoners don't even have a TV in their cells.
Well, you're just gonna have to yell louder. They'll hear you. I'm kind of sorry, but I've got the place to myself, and so it's not bad.
But we gave you everything and a chance at stardom.
Can you at least turn the cameras on in the house, okay? Can you at least do that so the show continues without us?
The camera was a cell phone that didn't work anymore.
Well, could you bring the baby monitor into our cells so we can broadcast from here?
Dean.
I was better.
Oh my gosh, the water is perfect today. I'm so glad you suggested swimming. It's a little weird to try it in November, but you were not wrong. It is like a beautiful 55 degrees. I love it.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised that nobody else is here, though.
Yeah, right? Get in on this.
Like when we parked, you ran into that sign that says raw sewage dump off, and
yeah. Well, you gotta like wade through to find the gems, right?
Then you ran over that second sign that says, "Yes, you dumb bastard, there is sewage in this pond."
It's jokes. People have a lot of joke signs these days. It's really tough to tell what to follow. But you're just standing on the bank. You're not coming in and going swimming. It's so refreshing.
Then there was that third sign that says, "No, you're not going to get superpowers by wading in this raw sewage. You're just going to smell like shit."
I mean, that one seemed a little oddly specific, but again, I mean, like it really is fine. I know that there's kind of a smell over on that part, but where I am, it's so refreshing.
Millie, can I tell you something?
Of course.
You have a turd behind your ear.
Oh, well.
Cut to the sewage company. Okay, so employees of the Stellar Sewage Company. Here's the idea. We take all our sewage, we dump it in the lake, and we tell people they'll get superpowers if they swim in the lake.
I mean, Marvel movies are huge. That's the best idea I've heard in years.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, everyone's gonna obviously like know and agree with that. No one's gonna question it at all.
Yeah, who wouldn't want superpowers?
Yeah.
I can't tell you how much raw sewage I would swim through if I thought there was a glimpse of a superpower at the end of that poop tube.
I have a question. So we're going to dump the sewage. We're going to encourage people to go after superpowers. Can we get them to sign a waiver that we get 10% of any merchandise they sell when they do create a superpower and start to, obviously market themselves? Because
not only that, but any merchandise they discover at the bottom of the lake with all that sewage.
Cut back to Millie and I. Wait a minute, you signed a waiver? You're gonna get 10% of the merch?
Well, it seemed reasonable. I mean, if I'm gonna have superpowers.
Hey, you're backstroke girl. Can you sign my backstroke girl visor?
Absolutely. John, are you catching this? People are already asking for my autograph. It's happening.
You can't do this.
Are you sure you don't want to come in too? I have an extra waiver in the car.
I do not want a poop-related superpower. It's not. Not.
Hey, Baxter girl, can you please sign my floaty?
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. I'll treasure it forever.
I mean, are you sure? This is amazing.
Okay, I mean, I'll dive in and hopefully I get some kind of good superpower. I mean, there's only one way to find out, right?
Cut to 1 hour later in the emergency room. You have typhoid, sir. Typhoid.
What?
It's not a superpower. It's a very terrible disease.
Is it
It's like a super typhoid, right?
Is it too late for you to sign the waiver still, though? I don't want to.
You want me the doctor or the guy who has typhoid now?
No, I kind of need my buddy to sign it.
Oh, I'll sign it.
Wait,
wait. I'm sorry, doctor. I came in to give you this paperwork. Is that typhoid boy?
Oh, don't do that.
Me.
You guys are making like fake superpowers into like being Instagram famous. It's not. I mean, I know that's Backstroke Girl. I'm not going to acknowledge the famous person in the room. This guy is going to die.
You are, doctor. You went to medical school, residency, all that, and you are the least impressive person in this room right now.
I beg to differ, man.
Okay, I might be, but you're third at best.
Okay, he has changed 6 different colors since we've been in this conversation, and Backstroke Girl still has a piece of poop behind her ear. Come on.
Scene. So I called this meeting of all the climate changes because we really need to discuss who's going to take what on what day. Like it's been a lot of sun comes out and all of a sudden rain is here and then back to sun. It's really making humans upset.
I am out of season snow. I have really pushed the limits through April and then as early as October, and I am really, really hoping we can get a July. I can get a July one, and maybe give you heat focused people a day off. Just one snowstorm in July. That's all I ask.
Excuse me, July is our hottest season.
Yes, that's why we would really.
I can rank up that temperature to like 105 in some places.
I know, but what about if the next day I just swoop on in for like 18 hours and then I'm gone and people are like, what just happened?
So I was working on accelerated seasons. So instead of 4 a year, we'd go to 8. It would just be a really quick, winter and then spring and then summer and then fall and then all over again, like for like a couple of weeks each.
Y'all, we cannot get the humans more upset than they already are. They're already upset that now hurricane seasons are now like, sporadic. And I talked to Hurricane, he's not letting down. And so I feel like if only we can like really give the humans what they want this time.
So you're definitely not going to like my idea of not only going to 8 seasons, but mixing them up so they don't come in the normal order. That's off the table?
Yes.
But, Captain, the humans never know what they want. You give them what they say they want, and then they change their minds.
I mean, I get it.
Cut to the weather report 24 hours later. Hello, I'm Storm Daniels, and let's spin the wheel.
Cut back all the weather people. We gave them a wheel, so it's their doing. We're not the ones doing it. We're just reacting to a wheel.
Whose idea was the wheel? Whose idea was it?
It was Hurricane's, the spinning.
Oh,
He
Hurricane.
likes the
He didn't even
spinning.
show up to the meeting.
No, he never.
He tends to cut in on heat and like he's just like
Whoa. I
Hurricane.
don't like that you're talking about me when I'm not here. I was real clear that I wasn't going to make this meeting, and then I got told I was being talked about. What?
Well, thanks for showing up.
Yeah, I mean, if you showed up on time, we'd talk about you in front
I'm
of you.
on time. I'm on hurricane time.
Yeah, and what's going on, Hurricane? I mean, you're into the Greek alphabet this time, and you're like halfway through. What
We're
is
doing
up?
colors next. We're going on to colors.
Hurricane, you cannot hype these people up.
I'm sorry. I'm the human liaison. The wheel spun for Hurricane again. We really shouldn't have made it the biggest piece of the pie. Like sunny day is like this thin. And
I gotta roll.
Hurricane Zeta Alpha Beta coming right up.
Mother Nature, I'm sorry. It gets boring doing the same thing all the time. You just, you let us have a little bit of leeway, and we're just going to take it all the way.
No, they're trying to get back their climate change. They're really trying to work on it. So we have to work with them. They're trying. The humans are trying. They're recycling. They're cleaning up the oceans.
You ever heard of a woman trying to get her virginity back? It just doesn't work that way.
Scene.
Mom, Dad.
Yes, son.
It's your son.
Yes.
I have something I want to ask you, but I'm a little scared. But I love you guys. I love you guys, and I trust you.
We're here to listen.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. How do I get my virginity back? I don't like my life now as a person who's had sex 42 times in the last month.
Oh,
what?
Okay. I think this is a father-son conversation.
Son,
no.
When did this start?
A month ago.
Wait, what? Excuse
You
me?
had 42 times in a month?
Yeah, 40, give or take. I mean, there's a couple times where, does it count if there's more than one person there?
Okay.
Does it count extra?
In my book, it would count as a single session, but it could go
Yeah,
either
see,
way.
We're gonna have to have a sidebar about this later, honey, in your book. But okay,
So I have a couple questions.
we're focused on our
Sure,
son.
sure.
So did you have like one set? Is it like a single person each session? Is it one session of 42
Okay,
people?
nope. I'm
Dad, you seem more caught up in like the math and like the pod. Like
I'm a math teacher, son. I gotta know how this
yeah.
works.
I thought this might go down.
I really feel that.
So if it was a bad session, do you only count that as like a half, or like you?
Cut
Also,
to
now you're like-
Jeff talking to his counselor at school. Son, don't talk to your parents about this. They're not going to educate you the way that the system should educate you. You don't have to be ashamed of your sexual wellness, okay?
I just feel like it was a simpler time a month ago. Like,
yeah.
I know so much more now than I did in August, and I don't know if they're good things.
It's okay if you don't want to do it anymore. All right.
Yeah,
cut to the dad talking to the counselor. Hi, thanks for helping out with my son, but I have my own problems. I've only had sex 10 times in my whole life.
Okay.
And my 15-year-old son has had sex 42 times in a month.
There's nothing wrong with that, sir. You know, everyone's sexual history and sexual journey is way different. So it's okay.
Don't worry, because 38 of those 42 times were with me.
Scene.
Yeah.
Mother Nature.
I'm here. What do you want, Hurricane?
I did what you asked. I took all of the blame, and now all the other weather patterns are super pissed at me. I'm not getting Facebook evites anymore. Oh,
it's because you come in like a bat out of hell. That's really what it is. You can't just come so destructively. You have to like. What? I'm sorry.
Mother Nature, all the animals are asking me, are you in charge of their mating habits?
Oh my gosh, I can't deal with weather and then mate. Like, this is too much. I need like an assistant or something. You know, when God put me as someone who's going to deal with Mother Earth, he did not tell me this was going to be everything that I have to do.
Because they told me that when it becomes spring, they get really frisky. And now that we're having spring 2, 3, 4 times a year, they are super frisky.
Well, okay. Well, Hurricane's probably going to help with that, because once she hits, who knows what's going to be left.
Again, you were the one who asked me to give the idea of the wheel and take the hit for it. You could back me up a little bit.
I apologize.
It's not so bad that we're on like the Chinese alphabet now.
This is true. I did say do the wheel, but when I did, I didn't think that you would literally take up half the wheel. I thought you would know to make it equal for all the seasons. Now they're not even coming to the meetings. They're not.
The animals want their voice.
Well,
human liaison again. Hurricane. I think you know the drill. It's Hurricane. Hurricane 142. We just decided to go to numbers. We just felt it was the safest thing. We didn't like the path it was going.
I'm out. Woo! Here we go.
We're not gonna have any water
left.
The
rabbits feel there's a lot of sentiment against them, and they're really upset by that. They just can't help themselves, you know.
Well, I mean, sure. If the rabbits want to do what they got to do, just tell them to stay in their lane, okay? Tell them to stay in their side of the forest so the deer won't get upset. That's the last thing I need.
Cut to the rabbits.
And here we see the rabbits. doing what rabbits gotta do. Let's look closer.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. That one rabbit is, oh, it looks like they're eating. Yep, they're eating. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe one of the rabbits is smoking. This is highly unusual. He must have been around a lot of television that he's seen this habit. The other rabbits are looking very suspicious. Oh, they're actually encouraging the other rabbit to come over. And ladies and gentlemen, this has never been seen before. They are now teaching the other rabbits what is happening here.
Well, I think, my fellow bunnies, if we swipe right,
The rabbits are talking?
And we're using apps.
I am ready to go. I am ready to go. I am ready to go. I have so much energy. So much energy.
All right, so that means you're gonna swipe right, right?
I just ate 5 times my body weight in carrots, with including the tops and the dirt stuck to it and everything. And I'm still hungry, and I want to play video games. I don't even know what video games are, but I want to play video games.
So that means swipe right for you as well. Okay.
Hey,
Rabbits.
Bob. Hey,
Yeah, y'all are in our side again. Y'all have gotten our stash once again. I already talked to Mother Nature about this, but clearly she did nothing.
Guys, did you ignore this deer crossing sign again?
I just need I just need a bump. I just need a bump. It'll get me for the next couple hours and I'll be good.
What's in it for me?
Don't test me, dear. You don't know my life.
I will kick the shit out you.
You give me a bump. I will get the energy. I will build you an entertainment center.
I would go for that.
Okay. I like the sound of that. What the other 2 people gonna do then?
I'm gonna keep swiping right.
Okay. Y'all want something or?
Well, I mean, not to stick my head in the deer's mouth or lion's mouth, what have you. Why do you need an entertainment center?
They ain't none of your business because this is my side of the forest, so I can put what I want here.
Have you watched them? They're boring. Their lives are boring.
Wait, are they?
No, the deer. I mean, we keep ourselves busy. The deer, what do? They eat leaves.
We actually do way more than that. We bring the entertainment to the forest. You see all these hunters out here for us.
And bring
Cut
the
to Brian
entertainment center.
40 years later from the math. Oh my gosh. I am so excited. I'm meeting you, Mr. Shea.
Yeah.
Your podcast about the deer in the forest. Have just been fabulous. I can't even begin to tell you how wonderful they are. Where did you learn this skill about like talking to the animals on your phone?
Well, I used to have a serious cocaine problem. And I spent a lot of time really high in the woods, generally thinking I was a rabbit or a deer, depended on the day. And I just felt like I really vibed with them. But I'm clean now. I am 7 hours clean. And yeah, I just learned a lot out there from those little bastards.
Oh, and your podcasts are so realistic.
Show.
It's so amazing.
That's our
That's our show.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
This is your celebration. Celebrate good times, come on.
Woo! Alrighty. Thank you so much for joining us here on Highwire Improv. You can find out about our shows every night of the week on highwireimprov.com. And when I say shows every night of the week, I mean every night of the week. We got shows on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday afternoon. We got them. And Sunday.
And we even this week, This week we even have a Saturday morning show
What?
at 11:30 a.m. with
Who would be doing a show so early? Are they from another country?
Yes, it is the Adamant Eves, which is an all-female troupe out of Bangalore, India.
Woo!
And we're very,
Whoa.
very, very excited that we could find a mutually agreeable time. So,
A tricky
What time is it there? Their
10
time, like
10 p.m. there. They're 10 and a half hours. So we're going to do a morning show Eastern time in November. An
Yay.
evening show Eastern time in December, and then we'll figure out January later. So when they do their December show at 10 o'clock on a Saturday night, I forget which night, it will be 8:30 in the morning.
nice.
Hey,
Good old improv in the
different
morning.
different energies for the November
Yes.
and the
Yeah,
December show.
about their team liaison Bala and I have been on I think the one I use is timebuddy.com with so we can figure it out.
Yay! So we really have so much. If you go to the website, you can get all the information that you could possibly stand. And if you liked what you did and you thought you could, hey, jump in and do it too, check out Facebook at Highwire Improv and
Uh,
click on the event and join in next Sunday. See you next Sunday.
Woohoo!